toe socks, really? Hello! Welcome to Frigiphobia, the Neon Goblin playthrough of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. I am your DM for the evening. My name is Morgan, and as always, I am joined by my wonderful cast of goblins. We've got Chris.
Howdy.
We've got Cavan.
Hello.
We've got Alden.
Hello.
We've got Griffin.
Guten Tag, gamers.
Sporting that clean shave. We got Prescott.
Hi.
And we got James.
Ahoy, hoy.
And we also got our fantastic friends at Roll20 who are sponsoring this episode once again. We love Roll20. They have been our virtual tabletop of choice. For those of you unfamiliar, they are a system agnostic virtual tabletop, which means you can bring any tabletop gaming experience into Roll20 and outfit your game with multiple tools and features that make integrating your gaming experience seamless, easy, immersive, and enjoyable. So Roll20, again, thank you very much for sponsoring us. We thoroughly appreciate you and enjoy using your virtual tabletop to wreak havoc on these players.
You're so much better at that than I am.
James, you don't even do it.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
You
why
would be
she's
better
better.
if you practice.
Yeah, I guess so.
But you just say, no, I'm not doing it.
I'm just passionate about Roll20.
You sure are.
But
We appreciate
speaking
that about
of
you.
using it to wreak chaos on players, who would like to do the recap of our last session? It's been a couple weeks. And thank you to those of you viewers who joined us for our one-off last week. Loads of fun. We'll have more of those coming in the future. Keep an eye out.
I can recap unless Kevin was about to volunteer.
I have pretty good notes.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
Yeah,
been
go
doing
ahead.
that
I
since
always do it. So.
last time. So last time on
Frigiphobia.
Frigiphobia. No, I was
Great
I was
notes.
checking the date to make sure I was looking at the right notes. Osborne was seized with a mysterious fit caused by a Chardolin amulet, but refused to give it up,
I don't recall
and
that.
we all just decided it wasn't worth it to argue. We also learned that a halfling charmer named Ronaldo had carried out a seance with a ghost named Mirabelle, and we learned a whole tragic backstory of the ghost. We learned it had some ideas about maybe treasure that we could find, but we didn't want to delay the Dale saving mission, so we put a pin in it and we headed out. While we were moving across the 10 towns on our way to Bryn Shander to deliver the Chwinga spirit and eventually get to the meteor, we saw, you'll never guess, our old friend Arveaturus. Arveaturus. Just a big, nasty ace dragon, and it carried off a little mule cart. Also, we noticed there was a rider on her back, but there was something wrong with the rider, and we collectively decided that that was a mystery that we would rather not pursue actively. Delivered the Chwinga. Once we arrived at Bryn Shander, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle there, charming, absent-minded professor style. We resupplied for the trek across the Dale, and then we set out toward the meteor. While we were camped for the night, that night, a moose attacked, and we defended ourselves. And at the time, or right afterward, the Raven Queen whispered something to Zadrin. And I believe that it was the name Rathison. And that was our adventure last time.
Well done.
Good
You
job.
absolutely earned that inspiration for this session.
Thank you very much.
Excellent indeed. So that is correct. Again, before you dive into the adventure, there are moments in the Icewind Dale setting that can be pretty horrific and disconcerting to some people. Viewers, if you ever find yourself uncomfortable when watching our stream, please feel free to take a minute away to make sure that you are composed and enjoying your experience here. Players all know they have the same liberty to speak up if they're ever uncomfortable. But with that out of the way, let us dive in. We are rejoining the party as you are sort of reeling from this combat that happened during your night's rest on the third watch, I believe it was, when Gran was lured away by strange sounds. You have managed to deal with the immediately apparent threat, subduing this monstrous, bloodied white moose. Let me pop it up here just in case we need to see it again. It did speak in Druidic to Gran, making its anger at her presence and that of the party known. But you dealt with it. Osborne having a very close call, especially once his unconscious form found itself under the hooves of said massive charging beast. But you all rallied, dispatched the threat, and are recomposing yourselves in the blistering cold, open night air. It is still dark around you, and you hear nothing more than the occasional snap of snow-burdened limbs and the distant crackling of your smoldering fire.
Well,
Back to sleep.
yes, we need a rest. Hopefully, this creature has kept other dangers away, so we might be safe. Can I take a look around our campsite, see if there's any other sounds of nature other than, like you said, the snapping of snow-laden branches?
Sure. You can either give me survival to check the ground for tracks, or just general perception if you're scanning the area at large.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. That will be, it's the same for this. 11.
Ooh, starting strong.
Yeah.
Glancing around, you don't see any other creatures that might have been drawn to this scuffle. If anything, their absence seems to suggest they might have been scared away. But it is, even with your enhanced dark vision, you can only see so far into the tree line. This is getting into the area where there are more trees here than you've seen since your time in Icewind Dale as you push up the spine of the mountains. But nothing catches your attention.
So, yes, I think it's probably safe to head back and finish our rest.
Well, I, for one, am going to get the rest of my sleep.
Night, everyone.
How much more sleep do you need, Zadrin? Do we need to take turns again?
I think I only had 2 hours left of my trance. Yeah. Of my meditation.
Since I am somewhat responsible for most of what has happened over the last few hours, I'll take the first watch and let you finish up your rest.
There probably is only about between 3 and 4 hours left till sunrise. So you could have who took the first watch?
I did. Or no, Zadrin and then me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then
Because
this would
I
have
took
happened
4
on the
hours
second.
and then, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll say it will be 4 hours for everyone else to get a long rest. It'll be 6 for Gran. So as you all return to your campsite, tuck back into your bedrolls, some of you more bloodied than you were minutes ago.
Yeah.
Who is keeping watch?
I guess me.
If you need more, Gran, I can
don't.
easily. I've not used much resources. If you
Me
need
either.
recoup spells, okay.
Okay, give me a perception check, Gran.
I would love to. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. You keep a keener eye on the trees around where you have set up camp, knowing now that you never know what hidden threats lie just beyond the shadows of your fire. But it remains quiet and it remains still. And it is pushing on almost to the point where you're beginning to see the sort of inky wash of gray and black that comes from the perpetually hanging snow clouds, beginning to light into a steely sort of grayish blue. And as you glance up towards this vista, peeking these glimpses of color between the boughs of the trees, your gaze turns towards the elevation of the mountains above you. And you swear for just a moment you see a webbed arcing bolt of white light just sort of race across the very precipice of the mountain and then disappear into the clouds. You don't hear any thunder. You don't see anything that might have been responsible, but you do notice that glimmer of sort of static discharge almost. But the rest of you are able to come to the end of your long night's rest. Gran, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
It's an 11.
11. You just managed to push through without a level of exhaustion from not sleeping. The warmth of your fire helping to stave away the cold. You do feel, though, that any higher elevations, the measures that you have taken to keep yourself warm at night may not continue to be enough to automatically provide you with a restful night. So, what is our marching orders? You continue to press up the mountain in the following morning.
I'll continue to take the lead, arm in arm with Gran, as usual.
I'll be in the middle.
Okay. All right. Wilhelm, what about you?
I will be wherever the party wishes me to be. Perhaps the rear guard, Dean?
Yeah, in the back.
Okay. I am the caboose. Do we know what train?
Strongest in the back.
You could say that again.
All right.
Okay.
So as you begin to push your way into treacherous mountainous terrain, give me a survival check.
Does this still count as Arctic wilderness? Or is
This
this
would
going to
be
mountains?
pretty much straight mountains.
Straight mountains. Okay. No, let's use this one. Ooh, much better. Dirty 20.
Okay. Gran?
I got 13.
Okay.
All right. Is it
You-
just them?
Well, since they're the ones taking point, yes.
Okay.
You push up, beginning to find the snow packing more thickly along your path. You're having to sort of, at times, almost scoop swaths of it aside where it has just continued to fall on the mountain and form these snow drifts that sink down into your path. But Zadrin, you are able to sort of read the land well enough to gauge which surfaces are safe to bear the weight of your party as you cross these slick, iced over stone surfaces, and you make pretty good time for the first half of the day, making your way up the mountain. Actually, let's do it this way. Somebody roll me a d10.
I'm not rolling again. Every time I do, it's a dragon.
Yeah, it has been used the last 2 times it was the dragon.
I'll do it.
Here I come.
I rolled
okay.
a 9.
You got it? Kevin?
Oh, did Griffin?
Griffin,
rolled a
say the number
dragon.
first.
You rolled a 9? Okay.
Yeah.
I just rolled a
I rolled a dragon.
I got a rock.
The weather actually begins to brighten. You catch your first really solid breaks in the clouds. You see almost these god rays of light that pierce from the sky above, bringing not necessarily warmth, but certainly a bolstering sort of spirit to them. As Wilhelm, you occasionally catch the magnificent glint of your armor as direct beams of sunlight brush across it. The shine of your bald head.
Oh. I just want to point out that you should have switched that up because now Griffin will be insufferable. You know.
Yeah.
I made the sunshine, guys. What are you? Be thankful.
If it's any consolation, I have 2 different tables for 2 different
Oh.
areas. So
Oh.
someone may roll a 9 in the future and it may be something different.
Okay.
than normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Well
I,
done.
for one,
Well done,
welcome
Vulcan.
our Sunmaker Griffin.
But I rolled a good 9.
All right, but yeah, with that high survival check, with a clear encounter check, you make excellent time up the mountain. You notice that the wind here, normally, especially those of you that have spent time in higher places of elevation, especially you, Vulcan, you have occasionally traveled the trade routes through the spine that were required for the tin top pit stop.
Eh.
Wait,
That's it.
Yeah.
The 10 town 10 top pit stop.
Oh, you missed the Tin Town. Tin Top. Pit stop.
whatever. I got enough of
Yeah,
it.
she got it.
Correct. You don't even call it that every time.
I do call it that every time.
Have you though?
Okay.
I want to see the VODs.
No.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
receipts.
Yeah, we've got receipts.
Oh, show me the receipt. Show me the receipt.
It's all on YouTube.
Uh,
Yeah.
Neon Goblin on YouTube. You can look at all our old
Oh,
episodes.
Neon Goblin. YouTube.com/Neon Goblin.
If you want to prove
Yes.
Griffin wrong,
All right. So you begin to continue pressing on the mountain. It's about midday. Does anyone have an intelligence of less than 10?
Oh, hold on. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, no.
so me. I
So
also have an intelligence of less than 10.
If it's at 10,
I
it's
gotta check
okay.
mine. I'm good.
well, that's up to you to determine. I just need to know whether it's below 10. So if you have an intelligence below 10, you do not hear the sudden appearance of a voice in your heads
Oh,
as
no.
you travel.
Oh, lucky.
Does anyone speak deep speech?
Oh, let me look.
I could speak any random languages, but didn't. I did Dwarvish.
No, I don't.
So.
Okay. So as you are enjoying this less arduous trek up the mountain, enjoying the bright weather, the removal of some of this biting cold from your person, many of you begin to hear almost as if it's coming from down the mountain until you realize it's surrounding you. This strange, pitchless voice. And you sort of look around and you catch other members of your party besides Wilhelm and Rayston, also with this perplexed look upon their face.
No, that's not good.
That doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Sounds very wrong.
What? What's
I
that
heard
from?
no sounds.
Yes, you guys are all going crazy.
And the feel crazy.
Now,
Maybe.
Wilhelm,
Hmm?
I may not be the most intelligent man, but
Yes.
I would have to point out that if all four of them did hear the voice and we two did not hear the voice, it's
Mhm.
equally likely that we are the crazy ones.
Or maybe we are just very unobservant.
That's also possible.
Maybe.
Well, I would, as the sane one in the party, I would suggest that we
Oh no.
turn back.
Oh, well, actually, it's not a bad idea. Yeah.
I am
That's
not
a very
completely
sane
sure
idea.
what we're going towards, but it can't be that important.
I was gonna chisel some meteor.
That's
That
what
was-
we're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
That is the
And
goal,
getting
yes.
us scouting out of the fortress that is building a dragon to destroy us all.
We might end up chiseling your tombstone.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
No,
not
That
Death
when
is
my
not the
masonry
end for us
tools.
anyway.
then
It's
where
just
are we
it's
supposed
Stefan's
to
the
go?
next life.
Ozzy?
It'll be fine.
Sorry, what did Granny say?
Away. That's where we go. Away.
We just head back down to the land of all the moose,
Yeah.
back to East Haven.
Yeah.
No.
Nah,
You heard it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bloody headache from it.
I don't know why Wilhelm and
Hmm.
why they didn't hear it, but
We are
Maybe
protected
there's
by
a-
our divine providence.
I am
Well, my divine providence.
not
didn't
protected
accept
by
me.
any particular divine providence, Wilhelm.
Cedrin, is there maybe an alternate route we could look at? Something away from this voice, a different direction?
Maybe. Though the recounts did say that near the meteor, people heard voices. So
All right.
it's also could be we're heading in the right direction.
Strange dreams, too, I seem to recall.
I think that
Yes.
right and wrong in this situation are the same thing.
True.
All in favor of barreling forward, weapons out, say aye.
Aye!
The ayes have it! On!
Aye.
Not so loud. We don't want to
I
cause
did,
an
I did say
avalanche.
say aye. I didn't say shout. I can't play for that.
Osborne,
Yes.
this is my mistake. I should have done this a little earlier in the day. Roll me a d6.
All right. I got a 6.
Oh.
That's probably
I like
bad.
this
The
face.
extremes are always bad. Yeah.
When the DM smiles, you know it's too late.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a d100.
Oh boy. Okay. There we go.
And I also don't want to be responsible for this. Roll me as well a d12.
I could take a screenshot if you want me to. But I just rolled a 100.
What?
Let's go.
Whoa, that's great. Roll me a d12.
Okay.
100 on D100 is never
I'm a
bad.
little shaken by the 100.
Yeah.
Okay. 12. Here we go. 5.
As you are all standing about conversing about the pros and cons of continuing forwards, Osborne clearly not keen on pushing. You come to this resolution. You are moving forward. Osborne drops unconscious at your feet.
Uh,
Not 200.
The little guy's nervous.
Well,
Oh,
that's.
oh,
well,
Uh-oh.
unfortunately, he is the easiest one to carry.
Could he be malingering? He didn't agree.
True.
I scoop him up. Are you okay, little buddy?
He is ragdoll.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
Oh, this
try-
is not like
Oh.
last time, I think.
I hold him out to Granny.
yeah, I'm just gonna kind of ruffle his hair a little bit, a little rougher than I should be with an unconscious goblin, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Get that amulet off him. That's
Oh, yes.
Where will we hide it from him?
last time he got all.
We can.
We have the
Ooh.
dimensional bag.
In
We can-
extra dimensional sack.
Okay, yeah, this is a good idea. We can do this while he's knocked out. Everyone in agreement with this?
Um,
Yeah, I'm not arguing with him about it
Yeah,
again.
here we
He-
go.
This is.
someone take it out before I get done with his hair.
Yeah, I take it off and I hand it over to Vulcan so that he can put it in an extra dimensional sack.
Roll me
In
an
the sack.
investigation check.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Did he hide it again?
He's not wearing it.
Am I rolling it?
It's in
Yes,
his
you are.
pockets.
you're finding it.
9.
Ugh.
James, check your whispers for me.
Okay.
What are you in heroes?
This is chaos. I love it.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, all those rolls.
You are
that
having trouble
I
finding
think-
it, Wilhelm.
It is
Yeah.
not on him.
That's funny.
Maybe someone else should check. He is very sneaky.
Here,
I'll-
yeah, Vulcan.
I'll check.
I'll help you out on
I'll-
that.
I'm
Okay.
massaging the temples.
He's a little guy. It's got to be here somewhere.
Yeah, I want to help Vulcan.
He's got
with
so
the-
many pockets, though.
I like to keep a lookout, just so we're not taken by surprise.
Check the insides of the pelt. That might
Oh, so clever.
like those secret pockets.
Does he have little goblin boots on? Because that's adorable.
I'm
Who's-
gonna check all the boots.
Okay, so Vulcan is investigating.
Oh, yeah, and I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. So, tell you what, everybody roll me an investigation check. This is
Alright.
apparently a group effort while poor Osborne is unconscious.
I'm keeping watch.
Consent is key, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
Yeah, I
also
was
take his
unable to
money while
consent.
we're at it, you know?
I
I'm
wanted
keeping
to
watch
help
on our
Vulcan
surroundings,
with his.
so not
Yeah,
investigating.
I am casting a spell. Would I also be investigating? I'm just yelling out locations.
That's up to you. It's whatever
I
Gran
would-
would be devoting her attention to. And James, I
I
sent
don't
you
think
another
so.
message.
Yeah, I
My-
saw.
My time is far better spent helping Vulcan to give him advantage than it would be trying to investigate on my own.
Well, this is a group check, so I'll either let one person roll at advantage or everybody can make a check and it'll be a group BC.
That was
Because it just gets to everybody wanting to roll and re-roll and re-roll.
Right, which is why we let Vulcan roll. And
Yeah,
he
that
got a
was-
dirty 20.
the.
Okay. And
fear.
you, what did you
And I
get,
rolled a
Vulcan?
20.
Okay. It takes some time. You check all of his outer pockets where he usually stashes things. Don't find it. Checks his little goblin boots.
Little goblin
Don't
boots.
find it.
Oh, put them back on. He's gonna freeze.
But Osborne is a clever fellow, and he has a hidden pocket sewn into the sort of hem
Which
of
one
the
of you
robes
is
that he
brave
wears.
enough?
You find that hidden pocket. Do you dare delve?
I dare delve.
You do find the amulet within.
Sneaky. He's a sneaky guy. You guys we gotta keep a better eye on this guy.
He was in a thieves guild, of course. He's a master of thieves.
I
Get it in-
underestimated. I
Get
had
it-
no
quick.
idea.
Quick, get it in that extra dimensional space before it starts shooting lightning or
Yes.
something.
Yes,
Oh.
Pop it
we
in a
want
bag of
him
holding?
Awakened.
In the holding
Oh, wait.
bag.
You pop it in the bag of holding.
I pop in the bag of holding Morgan.
Okay. It goes into the bag of holding.
Suspense.
Osborne, did that help you?
Osborne's still just chilling. It's been about
Alright.
2 minutes at this point.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
just
just
frantically patting
He's
him down.
breathing, right? Is he breathing?
Give me a medicine check.
Does my cure wounds do anything?
It doesn't seem to cause any noticeable difference in his condition.
I rolled a 14 for medicine.
He's breathing.
He's
You
breathing.
don't see any injuries on him.
Okay.
Well, okay.
We'll just carry him. We're gonna carry him to the.
Until we find a safe space to.
My healing isn't working.
Well, that's very bad.
Well, he's not wounded per se. He's just randomly unconscious.
Well, sometimes you can't tell. Some things
Mhm.
attack the mind.
Hmm.
You can
Oh.
still use magical healing on,
That's like a.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
But let's keep moving and see if we can find some cover, and then that'll be a lot safer place for him to recover than out here on this side of the mountain.
Are his eyes opened or closed?
Yeah.
GM.
Last time they were open.
Closed.
Okay, they're closed. Okay.
This is not the
Unless-
rigor mortis
Petrified,
paralysis he was doing earlier.
If
Oh,
he
he's
has
just limp.
if he has some time away from the amulet, that might help it subside after a while.
Mhm.
I will carry him.
We'll put you in the middle. Kevin, will you take the rear?
Yeah, sure.
Rayson?
I was just saying.
Okay.
looked your name on Zoom. I'm sorry.
Easier than toting a sack of potatoes. Wilhelm just sort of
But you've got
carries
to support the
Osborne
head,
in the crook of his arms.
It's very important. You got to cradle the head. Oh.
Zadrin, you were looking for a place to perhaps shelter?
Yeah, some probably in the crook of a mountain so that we're not like on an open side, just something to kind of get at least a little cover, not fully exposed.
Give me a
While we
perception check.
Let's use you. That will be a 24.
Okay,
I'm
very
up to
nice. As you turn your attention further up the mountain, your eyes continue upwards as you notice that about 100 feet above where you are, the tops of the trees begin to be shorn off in
Ooh.
a level slice the further you continue up the mountain. And there is a portion of the stone where it wraps around out of your point of view, where all of the accumulated snow and ice is significantly less than everywhere else on the surface of the mountain. It's easy enough for you to put together. It looks like something large carved a path through here, impacted the side of the mountain, and landed just out of view, just beyond your line of sight, where it sort of curves around towards the next peak.
I think we're getting close to our quarry.
Well, if we're going to find a way to wake
Yeah,
Osborne
find
up,
out,
we better
yeah.
do it now then.
Yes. We definitely don't want to continue too much further and discover something we don't want to get into.
This
Does
is about
anyone-
5 minutes, Osborne. You are nice and warm and toasty and just sort of rocking gently, almost like you're being held in a hammock. No, wait a minute. You know this embrace. Wilhelm.
Once I realize where I am, I'm just gonna keep pretending to be unconscious.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, should we start I hate to suggest it, but if we need to wake him up, We could start stabbing him. We could pull his
Oh, I've got-
fingernails out.
I've got lesser restoration.
we don't need to go
we can
that
try,
extreme.
maybe.
Does any? I think Rayson, you probably have the highest. What's your passive insight?
My passive insight is 14.
Mine's 16.
Ooh.
Granny.
Osborne, as they
Oh
are
my.
continuing to mill about you, fretting over you, give me a deception or a performance check, your choice, to just see if you can continue enjoying your nice, comfy little arrangement
Oh,
without being found out.
I got a 10.
Oh.
He has
Yeah.
an itch on the nose that he just had to scratch.
Oh, wait, well,
Oh,
Helen.
yes.
he just wiggled his little nose.
Oh, do you have itchy little nose, my friend? Are you awake? Oh, hey.
Oh, Osborne, you had us scared to death.
How did I get here? Where are we?
You passed out, my friend.
I had a dream.
What was the dream?
And you were there.
Oh.
And you were there.
Oh.
And you were there.
Mm. Well,
Were we killing you?
Mm.
Because
No,
you
why
know,
would
maybe
you
it
be-
was a premonition.
Why would you do that?
You little bastard, you little creep.
no, follow the yellow brick road. Come on, man.
You had me scared to death.
Mm.
I would rather be walking on bricks than wherever this is.
It's called
Gran.
snow.
Seriously, were you actually unconscious at any point during that?
I honestly don't remember how I got here.
Okay, never mind then.
Well,
We were
it's been
walking
about
and
5
sorry
minutes
that
since
I
we
threatened
walked.
your
and
life.
It was very nice.
Very upsetting.
Do that more often.
Gran, you and Zadrin, as this sort of bickering is happening, both of your ears are keenly trained to stay ever so slightly present of your surroundings. You both hear a and glancing upwards towards the peak of this mountain, see just for a moment a flashing bolt of white, what looks like lightning, but there is little cloud cover. The day is clear. Give me a perception check to see if you can follow the light.
Natural 20, so 25.
Oh my god, I also rolled a natural 20 for a 26.
No way.
Big dice energy. Both of your heads just whip towards the source of this momentary fleeting sound, and you both catch just the very tail end of a massive feathered back disappearing around the peak of the mountain.
I since we're like linked arms, I like
Arms.
pull Zadrin super close to me and like grab his arm with my other hand. You saw that too, right?
Yes, large feathered
Would
creature.
would it make you feel better or worse to know that I also saw that this morning, during the watch?
Kind of better that's not scouting far and wide and not going to notice us too directly, hopefully. Would I be able to tell what that was from the brief glance that I got?
Give me a nature check
Okay. Let's
or
just-
arcana.
While you two are talking, do you want me to
They're
set
both
you back
plus-
down?
18, let's say nature.
18.
Mhm.
You aren't familiar with a lot of the natural fauna of the higher elevations of mountains. You definitely have a preferred territory that you've become intimately familiar with. But you can put together with that check, sort of examining the distance from you to where that creature must have been at the apparent elevation. That is a massive creature. Not as big as Arveaturus, but
Okay.
certainly probably 40 feet from wingtip to wingtip.
That's something we want to be careful with. Not as big as the dragon, for sure. I don't recognize it fully, but it's big.
Maybe we go the other direction. I mean, it's headed. Which direction is it headed?
It's at the top of this peak of the mountain you're currently scaling. The path that Zadrin sees that is sort of shorn off from the trees and scraped against the rock does continue up the mountain, but at more of an angle from where this creature was seen.
Okay. Do you think we could be stealthy and continue on our way? Because the path does lead away from, not directly at the creature. We might be able to get a vantage point that way.
Okay, well, Osborne, try not to pass out again then, shall you?
Do you want me to put him down?
No, I'm good where I am. I would
Okay.
like to reiterate that going back might be the best option.
It might be smarter, but we need to figure out what's going on in these lands.
I want to see a meteor. You guys wouldn't let me have the ghost. Can I please have the meteor?
I thought we
All right.
voted against the ghost.
I cast Pass Without a Trace as we continue on.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
I needed
Everybody
that.
give me stealth checks and add 10.
Oh, baby. Oh, thank God for that.
15.
Oh, never
Ooh,
mind.
thank God for the Pass
That's
Without
with
a
your
Trace.
additional 10.
It sure is.
Oops. And I thought my 7 was bad.
26.
Rolled 7, not total 7. It's
30-20.
the total is 21.
27
So with it gives you plus 10, right?
plus 10,
Mhm.
yes.
So with disadvantage, 25.
Whoa.
Right?
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Roll20, for all your random generated number units.
Seriously.
Random numbers generators in your
yeah.
favorite tonight.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so you continue to stealth forward. The snow that perpetually crunches under your snowshoes, seeming unnaturally to muffle its sounds as you pass. You are able to continue through the trees, eventually coming to the areas where you see the tops have been shorn off. You see debris of the treetops that have been carved and fallen beneath the boughs that you pass through. From the amount of snow that's accumulated on them, it looks like they've been this way for a few days. It's hard to tell exactly, but it's very obviously not a super recent occurrence. And you were able to continue northward.
Okay.
You crest a sort of ridge on this mountaintop, continuing your upward angled approach, and you see that there is almost a sort of platform of rock that is made between this peak and the next one, just that has been protected from the otherwise eroding elements that would have carved it away. And you see on this platform an eerie glow that betrays the monstrous outline of something stupendous and ominous. It looks like a cephalopod with slimy, ropey tentacles as thick as tree trunks that has tried and failed to bury its immense bulk in this snow.
Wilhelm,
Yes, my friend.
there is a butt ahead.
It's a butt?
Yes.
No, but
So, I only read about it in books. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's
Butte. Oh, B-U-T-T-E.
pretty sure it's butt.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know how to pronounce that, actually.
I'm telling you.
I've only read it in books.
I'll say that's right.
Go
Do
ahead.
you mean
So,
a boat or ship?
well, as you pose this question to your allies, you and Gran both hear and see two almost like waves cutting through the snow that then explode out towards you. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I will show you what you see.
All right.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh. It is an. I knew it. Oh, I rolled poorly.
Because y'all have high passive perception, the two of you are not surprised in this round.
Mhm.
Everyone else will be. Add turns. There we go. That's a thing. That's how that works.
Yep.
For these two.
I don't get advantage on these, right?
one. This one. You got. Let's see. They're
Well,
speedy boys, right? Yeah.
I don't think that's a meteor on that butt.
Oh,
Yes,
the
this
rock
butt has
formation.
worms.
Yeah.
I knew it. It was a butte.
Butte.
That is what he
Yes.
was trying to say.
Is it
Yeah.
butte? I
It's
have been
Butte.
reading it wrong for so long. All of these years.
How many times have you encountered the word butte?
Oh, you know, when you're reading about nature or
Very
when an
rarely.
author is trying to describe the scene and he says it's on a butte, I thought it was butt. You know, we should
Well,
really be fighting.
That is how it's spelled.
Gran, what is your initiative, please?
6.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Got it.
I thought I put it in there. Okay, I did. Cool.
All right. So the first round is a surprise round on everyone except for Gran and Zadrin. This one is second. So this one will go first. It has 30 feet, 10, 20, 30. And he will try to disappear beneath the snow. Yeah, he disappears from sight.
Oh,
All right. And then Zadrin, you get to take your turn this round.
I will move 30 feet away from the group. Just out there. Okay. And Hunter's Mark this one. Bonus
Okay.
action. And then shoot it.
All right.
Let me mark off Hunter's Mark. First and second. First attack will be a plus 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Second attack is a 22.
Hit. That will also
All right. So 2d8, 2d6 plus stuff. That would be 5, 10, 17, 27 points of piercing damage total.
Ooh.
7 points.
From 2 hits.
All right. Takes it.
So yeah, I'll mark off.
Not looking happy. Anything else?
That was it. That'll be it.
It is his turn, and as you loose these arrows back to back into its carcass, you see this head with these writhing sort of tentacles swivel towards you, these large sort of glowing eyes of a creature that is very obviously not from this natural environment. And it will begin slithering at terrifying speed towards you with that. It's going to make 2 attacks. Yeah. First, it is going to try and tentacle you. This should hit.
Probably.
Okay, 24.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
You take 6 points of poison damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That will be a 16.
That is a success. You feel as these tentacles wrap around your arm and sort of tug with unnatural pressure. There's something that secretes into your skin, and you feel it try to penetrate your bloodstream, and your muscles sort of seize up, but you're able to shrug it off and maintain standing.
Okay.
He's still gonna bite you.
Yeah.
That is going to miss, though. He just gets armor with that one.
Nice.
All right. That is its turn. Gran, what would you like to do?
Yes, I would like to run up as fast as I can. I believe that he is for ranged fighting only. And I'll just kind of like the classic Rafiki bonk in the head with my curse of the wind.
I love it. I love it.
I am bonus action shillelagh so that it's magic damage. I should probably say that out loud.
Alrighty.
So that is 16 plus 5, so 21 to hit.
That hits. Starts with 2. It's good for you.
That is actually only 9 damage, unfortunately.
Okay. It
But
takes it.
It's
That's
more
my
than
whole
0.
It's bloodied from those ranged attacks and big ol' bonk. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, that brings us to the first proper round of initiative. Osborne, these creatures attacked your allies with insane speed, and as you sort of take in what's happening, you finally ready yourself to act.
There were
One of them has disappeared.
Yeah. It just like vanished, or
It buried itself in the snow and hid and beat all of your passive perceptions. If you want to use an action to try and find it, you can.
no thanks. Okay, I'm going to cast a Mind Sliver on the one that's up in between Granny and Zadrin.
All right.
So it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Is there an intelligence score requirement for that spell?
Probably. I
Okay.
don't see one.
All right. Intelligence saving throw. I almost don't want to bother rolling it. Wow. Okay.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 15. I got a 10.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, in that case, it takes 10 points of damage, psychic damage.
Alrighty.
I'm casting Mind Sliver, and it's gonna get. Sorry, my intelligence saving throw. It has to subtract a D4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn. And then I'm going to use a sorcery point to make that a bonus action, and I'm going to cast Firebolt at it.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit it?
Just.
Okay. In which case, 11 points of fire damage on top of it. And then I'm
How
just
do you want to do this?
Oh, well, you ever seen Judge Dredd where he shoots the flare into the guy's mouth? His whole head is like with the fire eyes and stuff. Yeah.
As this creature prepares to bite you, Grand, the tentacle sort of splaying wide to reveal this almost beak-like mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth, you notice its eyes go wide as it reels from the psychic damage of the Mind Sliver, and a perfectly aimed firebolt sinks into this toothy maw, and you watch the eyes rupture as flame bursts from its skull, and it drops dead.
Gross.
Very.
Rayston!
Well, there goes the one I could see. Where did the other one vanish? It was like here-ish?
It was around here.
Okay. I am going to move in a straight line toward where it went. Just a couple of spaces. Just about 10 feet. And I am going to... I'm going to start, like, making, like, scary noises and looking big. And just sort of generally appearing threatening.
Okay.
I'm going to perform threateningness.
Okay, do you want to use your action to intimidate?
Well, I want to, like, attract an attack more than I want to avoid one.
Well, you can put on a show how it would react to that behavior you don't know.
You know what? I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to appear weak and cowardly.
Okay. How do you do that?
I cringe and spin crazily, like,
Give me a performance check just because I want to know how excellent this is and what the party sees.
Well, 1 on the die.
Oh no.
Like what, a 14?
4
You're
total.
You're just too impressive.
4 total. It's a 4.
Yeah, Rayston's having some trouble over there, guys.
Oh, he is faking it. I can tell because that is a very bad performance.
All right. Well, is that all you got?
That's what I did.
Okay. Let's just see. Okay, no, he's gonna see what he was doing. Osborne, as the smallest creature on the board,
Yes.
I need you to give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Well, let me roll to hit you first. Hold on.
Well, I'll go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Great saving throw. Okay. Okay, so I rolled a 1, and I have a negative 1 to that. So
I believe that is a 0.
0. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How to? Okay. Well, you go first. You take 5 points of poison damage,
Oh
Oof.
shit. Okay.
and as you feel something tugging at you that has wrapped around your leg from underneath the snow, you feel your leg give out, and you fall prone. These tentacles now begin to tug you down under the snow with it, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right. A little better on that one. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay. You are not paralyzed by the poison that sinks into you, but you do disappear beneath the snow and are pulled. Only half its movement left. To this point, the rest of you can see Osborne pulled beneath the surface of the snow and the writhing bump as he flails, being dragged under its surface.
I'm flailing for
about
sure.
Yeah, he can't do the bite when he grapples. All right, Zadrin. You cannot
how should I
see
do
the
this?
creature, but you can see where this is happening.
Okay.
You also can't see Osborne.
All right, but Osborne is flailing, causing disturbance in the snow.
Yeah, you know how in Looney Tunes when a bunch of
Mhm.
characters get into a tussle and you see like the
Yeah.
windmill? That's about what you see, but with snow instead of dust.
Okay. I am just going to, seeing how they were able to hide in the snow and smoothly move through it beforehand and sneak up on him, I'm going to aim just ahead of the billowing, writhing pile of snow
Oops.
as I run forward.
What?
Yeah, they
Wait,
should have been
no,
large
you've
creatures.
changed exactly. Wow, my thought process is very different
Okay.
now.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's why I went ahead and did it because I just noticed. I'm sorry.
We all make mistakes.
These guys are big as fuck.
These things are large.
Yeah.
I'm a lot scared now.
Okay. So you are holding an action, or are you shooting ahead?
I'm shooting just ahead of the flailing pile of snow that I see, assuming that he's being dragged.
Okay. So I'll, with that sort of
If I'm s-
timing and pacing, I'll give him half cover instead of full cover. So go
Okay.
ahead.
And then 2 attacks. Let's see. Let's use this one and this one. 1, 2. First attack is a 24.
That will
Second
hit.
attack is a 25.
That will hit. That'll hit.
And no hunter's mark. And I can't see him, so I can't do that either. Yeah. So just 2d8. That will be 24, because I rolled really high on the 2d8s.
Nice. Okay, 24 points of damage. Osborne, you hear the guttural, squelching cries of pain and the thump thump from Zadrin's arrows.
Mm.
He is still dragging you. Anything else, Zadrin?
There's nothing else I can do as my bonus action. But yeah, just so that'll be it. And
Okay,
then-
Wilhelm, what you got?
All
Vulcan
right,
on deck.
so here's what Wilhelm's gonna do. So Wilhelm is gonna put on a burst of speed, and move right here. Now he doesn't know exactly, where friend and foe is, but since now these are large creatures and his small friend is being dragged away, and it's being dragged away in this, he feels confident that this tussle of snow that's coming at him is going to be all bad guy, and he's going to stab it.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Here comes his first attack. Oof. 10.
Unfortunately not.
And his second attack, because he swings twice. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
All right. And he will roll 8 damage.
Okay.
Slashing.
The creature takes it and does not sound too happy about it. All right. Anything else, Wilhelm?
I guess I could do a bonus action. I will do a bonus action. He will bonus action cast Shield of Faith, because it's a bonus action. Yay, spells.
Mm-hmm.
We love
Vulcan.
spells.
I am gonna go over here, and I am gonna. My friend's flailing about, and that's really sad. And I'm gonna help him using the help action.
Okay. Perfect. Any
Yeah.
bonus action?
No.
Alrighty. I think you have to be adjacent to a creature to help it.
I'm right
So you
here.
would
I'm
need
right
to
here.
be. That's
I'm
Rayston.
helping him.
Oh, you're helping Rayston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No, I don't.
I
I'm not getting near
misunderstood.
him. I'm not getting. I'm not getting near the worm. Come on.
All
Just
right.
eat my friend.
As far as you know. Yeah, Graham, what you got? You're muted, darling.
Okay, Gran is running over. She sees Wilhelm just stabbing into just piles of snow, and Gran has never shied away from doing what everyone else is doing. So she is going to do the same thing and hit with her Wonderland staff, and that is a 14.
14 unfortunately just misses
Nice.
as it is writhing and tossing about in the snow.
It's in the
You
snow.
come down on where you saw a bump, and it is just where snow has been pushed to the side.
Okay, well, as a bonus action, I will summon my wolf spirit and just let him chill there.
Okay. The wolfy spirit, we can do that.
Yes, and that gives pack tactics if you guys are within 5 feet of me, so you'd have advantage. And then the creature of my choice that gets temporary hit points is going to be Ozzy, so you have 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is nice.
And that is my action and bonus action.
All right, I'm gonna bring your little buddy here. There's your little buddy. All right, Osborne, it is your turn. You're currently grappled by this creature. You can feel the tentacles sort of constricting your legs. It is pulling you away.
So, Osborne got snatched by this creature and is getting dragged through the snow.
Mhm.
He doesn't know where anybody is. He knows that a horrible tentacle monster just grabbed him and is dragging him through the snow.
Mhm.
He casts
He
fireball.
does feel like
Fireball.
Yes. So
Okay.
I need the monster, Granny, and Wilhelm to roll dexterity saving throws.
What is your passive perception?
Who, me?
Yeah.
10.
You can probably hear that they're close, but whether you still want to do that is entirely up to you. I will say you are noticing trickling gouts of blood streaming down your leg from this thing's
As
maw.
it drags me. I don't know. I mean, he's getting dragged through the snow.
That is true. If you want to do it, let's do it.
you do just feel like you just took a 10-hour energy too.
Yeah, as he's getting dragged through the snow by a horrible tentacle monster.
Yeah. All right. Who needs to
Panic
make
is
a
the
save?
right choice.
So yeah, Wilhelm, Granny, and the monster need to make a dexterity of 14. DC 14 saving throw. Dex.
Oh,
And the wolf. Or no?
because it's not an actual wolf. It's just like a little
Gotcha.
spirit.
I don't want.
But I got a 17.
Rolled a
Alright.
natural 20 on the die that I have been saving for this game.
And Wilhelm failed and will be taking full damage from your fireball.
Okay, so Wilhelm takes 24.
Wow.
Granny takes
Ooh.
12. The monster takes 12.
Okay. Tough.
I guess that's it for him for now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna burn any sorcery points while I'm being dragged underneath the snow.
So in my head, I had the frames of this thing as being like where the sort of basin of this platform rises up in a stone wall.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh well, it's not my turn yet. Just kidding. Rayston, you got to go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, first of all, I'm very upset at Osborne. But whatever. It's understandable. I am just gonna go ahead and attack where everyone else is attacking.
Fireball had
big
cleared
swipes.
the snow.
DM.
Am I?
You know, with the way the spell is written, that Raging Inferno, I will say it flash burns away the snow over the creature in Osborne, removing the cover.
And Wilhelm.
And Wilhelm.
Oh yes, definitely Wilhelm.
It was pretty much
Covered
centered
in-
on Wilhelm.
Covered in char marks, yes.
That shiny armor is not shining as brilliantly anymore.
Oh.
I don't know you were
Right.
there.
If I can see it, I'm gonna try and flank it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack.
With
Go for it.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna be a 17 to hit.
Hits.
All right, I am going to.
I will tell you, it is looking very rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
And do that. Well, no. What am I talking about? I need to roll damage. Just hits. All right.
I wasn't
that's
gonna
my
stop
turn.
you.
I hit it. That's all. No, that is a full damage. So 14 on the dice plus 6. That is
Hey,
a
how
20
do you want to do this?
on the hit. I am just going to, with a little flick, swipe off the tentacle that is dragging Osborne, and then pierce it through the head a bit.
With my help.
Swing the sword around, put it away.
Okay. So, as Rayston takes this final cleaving blow towards this strange creature, Osborne, you finally feel the tentacles that have been constricting your leg fall slack.
Oh,
And it
that's
gives
a
death
relief.
groan.
Are you all right? No massive poisonous trauma.
No, I feel great.
Your leg's not coming off.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like I have more hit points than I should, actually.
Yeah. Ask Wilhelm about that, actually,
excellent.
because you just blew him to tiny pieces.
Oh, shit.
You are quite potent, my friend.
Maybe.
Gran is like actively patting small fires off of her large pelts that she's wearing.
Oh,
Maybe-
Gran too. Apparently, you hit
Maybe
both.
Granny has some salve or something.
Oh no, it's all right. I can heal myself. It is my commune with.
Oh, yeah, I've seen you
nature.
do that,
My
yeah.
God, yes. I will do that now.
Okay, so as you take a moment to regather yourselves, I'm going to show you again the structure that lies before you. You can see that it is massive. It fills up almost the entirety of this, not basin, but certainly a plateau sort of nestled between these peaks. All right. You can see that it seems to be sectioned into 3 different main layers of elevation. Just about 5 feet above the snow is this lower deck, and then a jump of about 25 feet where there is sort of an open terrace of what appears to be. Those of you that have any experience with warships would know that this is kind of like where a captain would sit to survey a battlefield and have sort of a panoramic view of things going on around. And then a much higher elevated sort of observatory observing deck type feature.
Okay.
I am sending you a text message, Mark.
Not
Oh,
to
God. Well, this would actually be a great time to take a break because I don't have
It
my
would.
phone on me. So we'll take
Oh.
a quick little 5-10 minute bio break. If anybody can grab some drinks, take a break. Viewers, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I promise you're not going to want to miss this. We'll be back in a second.
I don't like it.
And we're live.
Hey.
Welcome back to Frigiphobia, where they're all freaking out because there's an Nautiloid. But I promised them no mind flayers.
She promised.
So this will be interesting.
You can see why that's not reassuring, though, right? Because there is still a Nautiloid there.
That there is. So, without further ado, let me give you a little more description of what you're seeing. A Nautiloid looks like an enormous nautilus shell fitted with one or more exterior decks and a large forward-facing mass of rubbery tentacles. Y'all wouldn't know this. Yeah, that's just a nice little one-sentence summation of what you're seeing. So, you are sort of on this plateau of stone, ice, and snow, feeling the occasional wind cut through and send chills down your spine. Or maybe it's just what lies before you. What would you like to do?
Is this the meteor?
Cautiously approach.
I still think we
at
should leave.
distance.
Everybody except for Rayston and Wilhelm, you hear at slightly better clarity, but no louder volume, the same senseless message in your head.
That's not good.
Where do you think the entrance of this thing is?
Well, there is
So-
the open deck here.
These three structures are kind of stacked. This is the one that is at ground level. This is 5 feet above actual ground level. And then, of course, there are these massive, strangely colored, rubbery tentacles that are sort of splayed out upon the ground in front of this structure, whatever it may be.
Well, someone's got. Is it just gonna be me and Wilhelm
I'll come.
approaching? Okay.
I got
no.
you.
I mean,
Right.
if we're approaching, we're approaching.
There is
So
no
as you
way.
get... Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There's no way I'm gonna let you gentlemen go alone. That's all I was gonna say.
Protect me, Grandma.
As you all draw closer, you can see that this deck is 5 feet above the valley floor and covered with fresh snow. Mounted to the deck is a ballista that is covered in ice, and at the back of the deck, a double door made of what appears to be chitin and some sort of metal is tucked under two higher decks, the lower of which has another ballista mounted upon it.
I can stand back by the ballista and be ready to shoot anything that comes at you if you open the door.
Well, first we have to get up onto the deck. Is it hard or is it fine? There's no.
It's just 5 feet. You could easily enough scale up onto it.
All
All right. Let's get up there.
The surface of the deck is odd. It's Vulcan, you've seen most types of metal working in your father's shop. This is something different. It's not quite organic, not quite metallic. It has traits of both. You see sort of ridged veins that suggest almost a chitinous construction, but it is rigid, unyielding, and strong like metal would be. This is unlike anything you've encountered before.
This is not of this world. We are on a giant metal squid.
What tipped you off there?
I'm so disappointed there was no meteor.
I
Honestly.
know.
Yeah.
I can't make a sword out of squid.
You're probably gonna have to give that money back. Yeah.
I mean, you can
Oh.
still make a sword. It just won't be, space sword.
The sword of calamari.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe
Might
we can
get
make
us
it out of a
some
tentacle.
Excalamari.
Ah, hey. Okay.
Ah,
I got you. That's good.
good.
I have a party inspiration for that one. That was really good.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Is anyone going to check out this door? I can just open it if you want, but I'm not a.
I have an arrow
fighter.
drawn and ready to fire upon anything that comes at you once you
I'll
open it.
flank right here.
Wilhelm, getting close enough, you can see that this double door seems to be iced shut.
Oh. Well, he
You can
looks.
certainly try and break it open.
He looks back at Osborne. It goes, hey, I feel like fire is kind of your thing. I noticed, recently. You wanted to use some cantrips to get this a little easier for me, and then I'll do it.
I mean, I could hit it with a firebolt.
Yeah, just do as many firebolts as you can until it looks like the fire's melted or the
You
ice
say
is
that
melted.
when I'm standing right here.
Oh, I forgot that you do it too because you're very scary with your little robot that does the flamethrower thing. Yeah, I forgot.
Well, Vulcan also stands there with his gray skin, almost luminescent, flaming red hair, and the silhouette of glowing ember-like veins in his skin.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rayston. I forgot because you never cuddle with us.
Vulcan.
That's a good point.
Wilhelm is big on the cuddles.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing?
Someone just melt this ice for me.
I hit it with a firebolt real fast.
I'll also hit with a firebolt even faster.
Ooh.
2 firebolts impact, cleaving off some decent size, like grapefruit sized chunks of ice.
All right. Do you want me to make a strength check on this door?
Arrow poison ready for any monsters.
11.
You sort of put your shoulder into it and heave, and you can hear ice cracking along the seams and hinges, but it's not yielding just yet.
Try again.
Does anyone want to help?
If you want.
So give me the roll of advantage. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, great. 18. Thank you for your help, my friend.
Okay.
No
As you
problem.
sort of resituate your feet with Rayson bracing against the other door, you were able to shoulder through with a loud crash and the tinkling sound of ice falling onto the inner deck.
You're welcome.
So,
You guys helped, of course.
why won't you let me do the thing? There we go. Go ahead and show you this much. And give me a second, because I have block text for you.
Okay.
Attached to the walls in this chamber are 3 sets of chains and manacles designed to hold large creatures. A staircase you can see rises to the next deck and is amid crates, barrels, and broken bits of equipment. Lingering near the back of this chamber and staring at the door that you have burst through are 4 creatures. 3 of them are small, repulsive, purple things that float above the ground and pull themselves across the floor using oversized face tentacles.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus
The fourth
Christ.
is a lumbering monstrosity made of stitched together parts from what appear to be goblins, dwarves, and even a reindeer.
What the fuck is that?
Guys to you.
I'm too puzzled to shoot it. Yeah.
We come in peace. Yeah.
I would be here.
Yes. Try it again.
As you burst through, this strange, large, stitched creature gives a terrible sounding roar coming from several stitched together esophaguses. Esophagi?
Esophagus.
Esophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need everybody to roll initiative again.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Here we go again.
You scared them. They don't like you.
Well, I don't
I
like
want to hear
them
the
either.
roar.
Let's hear the roar.
How's that?
True.
He doesn't like you.
I don't like you either.
And we got sued. Oh no, we're sorry, Disney. We're sorry.
George
No, it's
Lucas
a
isn't
parody.
watching
It's a
this.
parody. It's fine.
Oh,
It's a parody, yeah.
Okay.
Family Guy. I call Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, baby. And last but not least, where's my new dice? Okay. Oh, but he's got a negative, really? Great, that's fine. All right, is everybody's in there?
I also have a negative. We can be negative, buddy.
Crazy.
Mine is not. Where? Ugh. Sorry, my internet went out, so I just had to reset everything.
That's okay.
Mm,
Mhm. Could you add me to the turn order? I wasn't in
Of
there.
course.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right, I'm back. Good.
Alrighty then. Oh, they all go together. That's nice and orderly for me. Wilhelm, at the top of this turn, you see these 3 pretty small purple-skinned creatures that are sort of just dangling and balanced on these large face tentacles and are sort of huddling together near the back, chittering under their breath in a language you don't understand. They don't appear to have any intention of rushing you. This massive, strange monstrosity of all these stretched pieces. He looks pissed. It looks pissed. What would you like to do?
Dang me and my stupid characters. So, I'm going to attempt to...
Wait.
Oh,
Is that...
it's not my turn, though. So
No, it's Rayston. Did I say Wilhelm? I meant
You did.
Rayston. I'm sorry.
I mean, hostility is just coming off this thing, right?
Agitation, I will say.
They're in their house.
Yeah. I am going to take a step through the door. Oh, hey. Hi there, Vulcan. And I am going to... I'm going to bonus action enlarge.
Okay.
Wow.
Rayston becomes a big boy. 20-foot ceilings, by the way.
Cool. I'm getting there, ceiling-wise. You know what would be good is if I could restrain it, but no, that... I'm just gonna take the moment before anything happens to say to the little squiddy guys, hey, that guy seems mad. You don't. What's this? Hello. Nice to meet you. What's happening?
What language do you call this out in?
I'm just gonna speak common. I don't really have any reason to expect that they would understand draconic, dwarvish, elvish, giant thieves can't throw under a common any better. Why do I have so many languages?
Undercom.
because you're smart.
Okay.
No,
So
not.
you call this out, and
Yeah,
you
wait.
see the creatures turn their heads towards you as you grow large and then shout, and then they sort of look amongst each other and then back to you. But you get no reply yet.
All right. Well,
It's also very hard to read the expressions of such alien-looking creatures.
I guess I'm just gonna leave it. You know, I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Heard. Alrighty. Zadrin, it is your turn.
well, let's see what I can do.
At this point, most of the doorway is blocked from your view by enlarged Rayston. You can move through his space. It's just half movement for each square to do so.
Yeah, and I don't want to use my blessing yet and be invisible for a round and sneak in. So I will move over here, and can I get like at least some sense of what's going on over there? Like through looking like around Rayston?
You
So
can't
much
really
fun.
see past him, but you can hear a bellowing, inhuman creature.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can just
And you
tell
heard what
that
Rayston called out.
if you ask.
Let's see. Then I can't really see past him, but I'm not going to run in. I am a ranged person. So I will just hold my action until I see hostile intent at an ally, like a big creature coming to charge at Rayston.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Vulcan.
I will create an Eldritch Cannon, flamethrower style.
All right. 1 second. Well, go ahead with whatever you're going to do with it.
And I will have it. How tall is Big Ryston?
How tall are you normally?
How tall is Big Ryston?
Ryston normally is like just 6 feet.
No,
normal
I
height.
don't care for normal. How big is tall?
So
Tall boy?
he would be between 10 and 12 right now.
Oh, yeah. So I can climb up. I'm gonna have it climb up on his shoulder.
I have a shoulder gun?
Yeah, you have shoulder gun now.
Mecha Ryston.
Okay.
Welcome to
Let
the gun
me-
show.
Where's my
Call
killer
me
robot
Jaeger
from
now.
earlier?
My
Do
name
I
is
fire?
Jaeger.
There we go.
Party members, do I
if
fire?
If you're able, I mean, is this a sentient gun?
No, this is BB-8.
So do you need to see your target?
Do I need to see my target? Nothing says I have to see the target.
Okay. Roll to hit.
No, this is flamethrower edition. But I'm asking everybody, is everybody okay with me just shooting blindly?
No, I really feel as if they could be nice.
Okay.
No one's opened hostilities right as of yet.
You would be the aggressor.
One
if you
no,
did this.
2 no's.
What are you doing? I need a decision. Vulcan.
I'm not flamethrowing yet. He's just gonna stay put on the shoulder.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Shoot.
Osborne.
Okay, so I'm still on the ground. So what do I need to do in initiative to get up on the deck?
Just spin the movement. It's 5 feet. It's not enough to require a check or anything.
Okay.
You don't even need to climb that.
Okay, so
You have a strength of at least 10, right?
You should verify that.
no.
Oh, yeah, just make a athletics or acrobatics check to see if you can do it without burning that extra 5 feet
Oh,
of movement.
let's do acrobatics, shall we?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
there you are. Hello. Okay, so I got a 13 for acrobatics.
Yeah, then easily enough you can
Okay.
hoist yourself up there.
Okay, so let's say that's 10 feet of movement. And then I can get about here. And I guess I'm just gonna hold an action until either I can see past Mecha Ryston or something attacks or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Big Boy's turn. He sees you step in, grow huge, have this magically appeared some sort of construct on your shoulder. You see it sort of extend its arms out to the side and make sort of a pushing back gesture towards these little squid-like creatures. And then he is going to rush you. And he is going to make slam attacks against you.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and defensive duelists. Raise my AC by 3. On top
Is
of
that for both attacks or just the first one?
that just lasts, I think.
Okay.
Let me double check.
And would I be able to see the creature now? With
In
it
1 second.
charging against it? Yeah.
That's one
So-
attack. So one of these I have 20 AC. One I have 70. Both I'm
Are you
done.
going to do it on the first one or second one, or do you get to know if it hits or not?
I think I just have to pick one, so I'll just go first one. It has disadvantage on both either way.
Oh, and it's at disadvantage?
Yeah, he's
'Cause I'm
taking a
dodging.
dodge action.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. So the first one will miss. What is your AC currently?
17.
That one will miss as well. As this strange amalgamation of different creatures runs towards you, you're able to sort of nimbly turn to the side and ignore these clumsy attacks. Zadrin, you can see a bit of this creature. They're about the same size. He's going to get some cover from you, but you can see him enough to target him.
Yeah, my whole action was the hostile action from him, so I was just released my arrows.
Diplomacy has failed.
First attack is a crit fail.
Okay.
Second of that action is a 21.
Okay. The 21 will hit.
The two
Okay.
changes.
That will be
Fail on 21.
9 points of piercing damage. That's a miss.
Are these... Is yours a magical attack with your bow?
No, they're not. It's just a regular longbow. I've not upgraded to a longbow +1 or anything. Which I don't know if they even...
Okay.
Can't afford that, yeah.
Yeah.
So... Ooh. Can y'all hear me okay? Everyone's
Yeah,
laughing a little bit.
we heard you just fine.
So you watch the arrow sink into its shoulder. It doesn't react. Doesn't bleed. Doesn't seem to notice. All right, but that is just your reaction.
Yep.
He has made his attacks. That is his turn. Gran.
Okay. I am going to actually use my action. Now, the difference between this light purple to the darker purple, is that another 5 feet that I don't need to...
No, it's just divided by a wall.
Oh,
So this is an inner chamber.
Race then. I can't get where I want to go.
You can move
Can I...
through me for double.
I don't have enough movement to do that. I guess I could. 5. Okay.
I mean, if you've got 30 feet, you can get here.
That is exactly where I was going.
There you go.
Okay. Sweet. So I'm going to go here, and I want to be a little stealthy about it, and I just want to see if I can, like, pop open a jar, or not a jar, excuse me, a crate, or...
Of whoop ass?
I'm gonna crack a can of whoop ass, and then after I do that, I'm gonna try and open up a crate. Is there a lock? Is it just a wooden?
It's not locked. The lid is not even fastened on. It seems the crate has been opened. You see, this crate contains 6 long constructions of oddly colored metal. They seem slightly wider on one end and then have long, perfectly symmetrical cylinder that ends at a blunt stop and has a hole in the end. And you see there's all sorts of little glass and metallic contraptions along the top of this cylinder. You're not really sure what it is or what it does.
That's cool. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that investigation is like my whole action, so I'm done.
Yeah, you're good.
I will tell you, there are 6 of those things. 3 of them, however, seem to...
You're good.
Right.
You're good.
Oh, nah.
You're good.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good,
Okay.
Morgan.
I think everyone's...
3 of them seem to be disassembled for parts.
Okay.
All right. Wilhelm.
Okay. Well, we'll walk in. That's... Oh, wait. Can I do that? Yeah, great. That's pretty much all of his movement, but that's okay, because now he's going to swing his sword at this creature that he suspects is an undead monstrosity. He's not sure, but it looks like that. And so he's just going to swing his sword at it.
Okay.
Oops. Work, please. Okay, thank you. Does a 26 hit
Oh, yeah.
for 7 slashing damage? Non-magic.
Magical?
Nope, non-magic.
Okay.
And his second attack.
Well, in case it would influence what you do with that, as you slice your blade across it, you notice that it sort of rips and rends part of the flesh. It does not bleed. The creature doesn't flinch. It doesn't seem to notice.
Okay. And with his second attack, which is also a 26, what he's going to do is he's going to do a little thing that paladins do. It's called smite.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's smiting. He's going to spend a spell slot. So 3d8 plus. I don't know if this is undead. It's 4d8.
It is not undead.
Good. Okay, good. So 3d8. I will take off a second level spell.
Kind of a toss up there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I figured. That's what I thought it sounded like. So, if not, it's just really creepy. All right. So now I'm doing 3d8 plus my attack, which is so 5d8 plus 5. No. Yes. 8 5 for 26 damage.
Nice.
it takes that. It definitely notices and it gives it from pain.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Paladin smite. Anything else?
No, he's good. How long did it take us to move from our last fight to this fight? I'm assuming I still have my other spell up because it's 10 minutes.
Like, I would say it was about 6 or 7 minutes to get in.
Cool.
To bust through the door and everything. So yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you for keeping track of that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's their turn. Racing, as you call out to them and they sort of exchange glances and look back to you, you hear these strange, warbling, for lack of a better word, gooey voices in your mind, back to back to back, go, "Stranger, help! Wow!" And then I'm just gonna run them as a group. They will push back into this little alcove, which I will reveal. Oh, first let me see if they even have that.
You guys seeing my dog right now? Because he's out of control.
Yeah.
Drogo,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh, got it.
He's a
And
good
yeah, there
boy.
he goes.
None of them charge that ability, so they are just going to stay where they are, sort of huddling in the back there. Reveal this. And that is their turns. It is back to you, Rayston.
All right. Well, like I said, diplomacy has failed. I'm really not well equipped to fight something that ignores normal damage or resists it or whatever. It is clearly at least ignoring it. I'm going to go ahead and make my attack. And this time I'm going to try and get the fire rune off. So
Okay.
that is one rapier slice, which crits. Sweet. That is a nat 20. So the fire rune goes off for 4d6 fire damage.
Nice.
So that is going to be 20. 20 straight fire damage. And now it must succeed on a strength saving throw, or it is shackled by the rune.
That fire does seem to take a big toll, and between that and the radiant energy from the smite, it is starting to show some signs of wear and tear now. I will say there is no head or face to this creature. There's just a mass of parts, but you can see where what looks like what was half of a goblin face and the mouth of some sort of humanoid and then part of the skull of some sort of half-orc has been welded together, and you see 3 different eyes widen in fury and terror at the flame. Seems particularly averse to it, if you will.
Cool.
And it fails its strength. Well,
That
and this is a magical effect, so there's no change. It might still fail. 14.
no, it succeeds.
Oh, okay. He's a strong boy. Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Yeah, I don't really have anything else going on.
Okay. You are feeling people sort of try to shove past you through this doorway. And I will also remind that there are shackles on this wall that seem made for large creatures, just in case that is of use to you. Zadrin, it is your turn.
Okay. Seeing that it's only been about 6 or 7 minutes, and Hunter's Mark lasts an hour, and now I have my bonus action and can see the monster, I will shift it over and see if the extra damage from Hunter's Mark will actually do something, because Googling it leaves no results, so it's up to the DM.
Okay.
Okay. First attack is a 29.
That'll hit.
And the second attack is a 24.
That will also hit.
The damage is... Oof. Do you want to just separate these out between Hunter's Mark and the regular unaided, or all together?
Reading the wording of Hunter's Mark, it says until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. I would imagine that is an extra 1d6 damage of that weapon damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, for the purposes of this, it's not changing the damage type, so it's still not going to make any additional impact.
Worth a
Yeah,
shot.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Well, I rolled like min damage anyway, so.
It's getting some nice little accessories. It's starting to look a little bit like a pin cushion.
Yep.
All right. Anything else, Adrian?
That's literally it. I'm feeling hopeless and like, I can't do anything for this at all. All right, I'm just going to stay back here.
Okay.
Out of the way.
Vulcan, what you got?
Negotiations were short. I was holding on that one for a while. I'm going to... What was that? 10, 15, 20... Can I hop on here?
It's an open crate. That's the one that Gran pried open.
You didn't close it, Gran.
Ooh, I didn't know you'd be jumping in, sweetheart.
I'll hop on this one.
Okay.
Bonus action. Flamethrower.
Okay.
Gotta beat a DC 15 dex save.
Okay, that's
Mecha Ryston, activate.
I rolled a 16, but this is Dex.
Yeah.
15.
Oh, then you pass.
Sorry.
So, but you still take.
Oh, wait. Aversion to fire. If it takes fire damage, has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh,
Saving throws. Okay.
boo. 4 points of fire damage. Oh, but I'm about to shoot.
I checked.
No, it's okay. I'm about to shoot fire bolts, and now it's gonna die for realsies. Yeah, sad
back.
wibblies.
Yeah.
Sad
Mhm.
wibblies.
You never left, actually.
Yeah, you froze just slightly for me, but then came back.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hmm?
With the wigglies.
Oh yeah, everything froze up for me. Last I heard was Griffin going, no,
Oh, boy.
He did 4 damage, and now he's gonna do a firebolt or something.
I rolled a 23 to hit on the firebolt.
Okay.
Dealing 11 more points of fire damage.
Starting to look pretty shabby. A lot of the seams that sort of stitch these body parts together are burning away, and you just see chunks beginning to slough off. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Osborne.
Okay, so since Zadrin is firing off arrows, I'm gonna run right in front of him. I know about there.
Firing off arrows and looking very complex and
Can I-
confused, like
Can I
helpless.
see the creature in there, or is Zadrin totally blocking my?
It's gonna get 3/4. Well, are you a small or a medium creature?
I'm small.
I'm gonna say it's only. Yeah, you can see it. You can see
Okay.
between Rayston's legs.
Okay, well then I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it, so it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
DC 14.
It's Hold on, what is that total? Got a -1.
Alright, well it takes 6 points of damage, and any saving throw it has to make before the beginning or before my next turn, it takes a D4 off of it.
What kind of damage?
Psychic.
Psychic.
I think I'm gonna hold there for now.
Open watch, guys. No. It is his turn.
Dare you strike at Meg Horizon?
Oh, ooh! When the golem starts its turn with oh, okay, not this turn. It's just gonna make his little attacks at disadvantage because he's scared of that fire that's been coming at him.
Fire, fire, burn.
We don't need no water.
Nope. Should have been a natural 20, but instead it's only a 19 to hit you, Rayston.
I'm gonna go ahead and make it miss.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's all I can do. Gran.
Do we still have Fast Without Trace?
No,
It's concentration, so I wouldn't.
and so it's Hunter's Mark.
Okay, they are. I was wondering if they were both concentration. Okay, cool. So question. I know that there's this little ladder here with the arrow, but like if I went this way, is there some kind of ledge? I guess I'm confused by the map a little bit. I'm trying to get
These are
to
stairs, not a ladder. If that makes a difference.
So
this has a wall along the side of it.
I would have to go through this way, is what you're saying. Okay. Cool. All right. All right. I am going to head towards. I think I'm just gonna dash. Actually, I'm gonna head towards these barrels over here because I want to check them out. I'm not really interested in fighting these guys. They're
Okay.
kind of
You see these 3 alien creatures just watching as you do.
and when they
What's
see me,
the-
I'm not really hiding or anything like that, but I do kind of crouch behind the barrels because I do intend to like look inside. Do they say anything else to me, or they just stare?
They're currently just staring at you.
Let's find out.
cute.
So you pop open a barrel?
Yeah.
This is one of the things I was laughing about earlier. This appears to be a massive barrel of some sort of lubricant.
Is it the 55-gallon drum of lubricant you can buy on Amazon?
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't open the other one this turn, right? Okay, cool.
Nope, it's just some sort of strange, acrid-smelling, semi-translucent, sort of liquid, sort of jelly.
Ugh.
Definitely like feeling it, trying to understand, and I'll leave it there.
Okay. Probably best. Wilhelm! We can't hear you, darling.
Wilhelm will attack.
Let's have it.
That is a 26.
Yeah, his AC is single digits, yeah.
Okay, and then he's gonna smite with this attack.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, no.
Boom. And that's slash roll 3d8 plus 5. 18 damage.
Hold on. 18. Okay. Okay, it's barely up. Sorry.
Okay, well, he's not going to smite on the last attack, so you just let me know if I'm wasting my time.
If you can't deal anything but non-magical slashing, it would be a waste.
Yeah, then no. He swings the second time and then is just like, oh, face me! Stop hitting my friend!
Gotcha. All right. Next up is the 3 babies. Let's see. Okay. Vulcan and Gran. I need you to give me intelligence saving throws, please.
My speciality.
Oh, not mine.
18.
Oh, 8.
8. You both pass.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice. Let's go.
As you, at first, it feels like a fluttering going up the back of your neck, and then you realize it's inside as you hear just this strange, chirping, almost giggle-like sound swell in the back of your mind, and you notice that this creature is just staring intently between the two of you, smiling? I don't know. It doesn't really have an obvious mouth. You hear the same gooey voices echo one at a time in your head, Gran, as you are the one that's been closest. Stranger! Help! Help! That's it.
I do like the classic Dragonborn that goes like all the way back. It's like slightly open. I give them that smile that you don't see too often.
Yeah. It has 2 smaller tentacles on the sides of the ones that it uses to hoist itself up, and you notice them just start going crazy at that expression. Rayson!
Well, I have no more potentially harmful attacks, I don't think. I suppose I could swing at it, but it really, really doesn't seem to care about that.
You
And it
should
really
grapple.
hates fire. So I think I am going to grapple it.
Nice.
Okay.
Just going to go ahead and make a big grab.
Give me an athletics check.
Not my strong suit, but I do have advantage.
Oh, and he has disadvantage. This is an ability check, and y'all been hitting him with fire.
Okay, that is a 17.
He is
has to roll-
battered.
You gotta roll a d4 and subtract it.
Mind Sliver.
Yeah.
It would still beat it.
Yeah.
But thank you for reminding me. He is battered and falling apart, but hulking and seemingly on the cusp of becoming enraged, and is able to shrug you off. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Zadrin.
I have one less trick to try.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I choose a creature that I can see, and on my first attack on my turn against it, it becomes force damage instead of
Okay.
piercing. So I'm going to try that.
All right.
Let's see. And that'll be a 24 to hit,
That'll definitely hit.
and that would be 13 points of force damage.
Zadrin finally finds a way to get into this fight, and all of you watch as another arrow, useless so far, flies
Yep.
through and impacts this strange sort of conjunction of these different faces, and almost like a ripple through water, a shockwave expands out across its form, ripping seams as it goes, and this creature just falls into a mound of different chunks of viscera and flesh and moves no more.
Oh, I was grabbing it!
Finally!
Disgusting!
Finally! God!
It turned to ooze in my hands.
Disgusting.
Okay, well maybe we could be nice to these purple goblins over here. They
Anything
seem very
else, Evan?
kind.
I will move up towards the one blocking the door and onto the other side of him, and that's it. I will shift my hunter's mark to one of them, but not shoot at it, because they've made no.
Which one are you marking?
Let's do the middle one, farthest back.
All right, that brings us to your turn, Vulcan.
They tried to get into my head.
Oh, I already used my bonus action, so the hunter's mark is not moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, you heard like a strange giggling sensation in your mind.
Now, was it stranger help or stranger comma help?
You can roll me an insight check if you want to spend a moment to contemplate it.
We'll roll an insight check.
Okay. It'll be your action.
15.
15. They seem equal parts scared and excited. Not hostile.
Not hostile. All I need to hear.
Not at the moment, at least.
Not at the moment. I'm gonna hop down here. I'm gonna call back my flamethrower turret that I cannot move. Thank you. And I'm gonna make my way up the stairs.
Okay. How much movement do you have left?
5, 10, 15, another 15.
Okay. So that will put you here. I will go ahead and reveal what you alone see currently. Anything else?
Nope.
That's your action and movement. Okay. Osborne.
I guess I will hold an action. If these squidlings do anything untoward.
Alrighty. Man.
I mean, I have to check out the other barrel. I have to know if there's more lube in it. I've abandoned this fight.
That you do.
You didn't even engage with it in the first place.
Nope.
I was struggling for my life and you walked past me and started looking in crates.
Fully abandoned it.
You pop open this other crate. It is indeed another barrel of lube. Lubricant. Lubricant.
Acrid smelling. Mm.
No, we know what you meant.
Yeah, it's a spaceship. It's gonna need.
There's also additional crates and barrels in this room, but that is your action. You can move. These creatures are still staring at you. He would have moved
I don't
here.
particularly. Oh, he moved away from me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should have done that last turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
I'm keeping up with a lot.
No, I can't go that far. I can't go to that crate. All right, I'll go right here, and I'm moving farther back from them. I'm gonna check these crates out next turn.
Okay.
But I do kind of put my hands up as if to try to look, and I keep my really creepy dragonborn smile just to try to look as friendly as possible.
Like babies, they just heads slowly turn, eyes unblinking, fixed on you as you move. Wilhelm.
All right, Wilhelm will. Ooh, click. Hello. I am trying to be nice to you. I know this is very scary, and I'm sorry we destroyed your robot monster thing that looked like it was undead. But we are just trying to figure out what is going on here. And if you wanted to maybe talk to us, like, is there some way we can communicate in a safe manner? I'm going to try and do a persuasion check to try and...
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion.
Yeah. 18.
Okay.
And he's trying to use his body language, you know. He's put away his sword. He's...
Ooh. Grant's within 5 feet of him. So she, like, tries to... Oh, this is why I don't have a virtual background. She's trying to, like, give him almost, like, tentacles behind... It's like bunny ears, but she's, like, trying to give him tentacles.
Sure.
This is what you're used to, right?
Wilhelm, I will say you hear again in a very inhuman voice that is hard to describe a subsequent telepathic conveyance of "Don't hurt us, stranger. Ah! Where are they?" That's all you get. But they are continuing to cower, it appears. And that brings us to their turn.
I'm not gonna do anything this turn. I gotta go. There's like a weird knocking sound. I want to go see what it is.
Sure. Let's see. I want to check one last thing. This may actually end up being a really good place to call it, but I want to make sure. Each of these four, yeah. Okay, so on their turn, you will see this creature come up to one of these doors that is set into this alcove and sort of extend these two main tentacles that suspend its body weight as long as it can, which sort of raises its elevation. And it faces a strange sort of glowing, almost glass-looking panel on this door. The door opens. It then scurries within the room, as does another. And this one can't quite make it in, so it is just sort of in the door trying to force its way in with its buddies, but failing to get entirely behind the door for it to close. They're continuing to just cower from you. If no one else is planning to take any hostile action, then we will break initiative here. Osborne.
Granny.
Yes?
I think I probably should have killed them.
I think that is a big old assumption from a small man.
Well, have you ever met a mind flayer?
Well, no.
Nothing good comes from them.
Hmm.
Even if it seems cute at first. I probably should have killed them.
Well, you may still have a chance.
I think maybe we should run away.
This ship is full of lubricant. I have to know
Well,
what
I understand
it is
that, but
for.
I understand that, but we can't get all this lubricant back to...
There is no way it's all
Schwinga?
for the engines.
No, East Haven.
East
or-
Haven. We
yeah.
can't get all this lubricant back to East Haven. It's not going to
Towns.
happen.
I feel like there's a lot of buyers for this lubricant. I'm just saying, you know.
Are you going to carry all this lubricant?
We don't know if it's humanoid compatible either.
Oh.
No,
It does smell funny.
it does seem to be maybe for gears or something.
True.
Probably
Oh.
probably
Some
more
wheel
mechanical.
axles and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
Gears
Doesn't
made
make it,
out of bone and gristle. That's how they work. Everything they make is tainted.
Well, I mean, we're willing to eat people, so we can might as well sell the lubricant, you know.
Why would y'all
Who's-
eat people?
Who's willing to eat people?
I mean, we were there when our friends
Are you-
ate from the cauldron with the long pork in it.
Are
Are you
you,
still on that?
yes.
Why are you still
are
on
you
that?
saying that you are willing to eat people? Why are you projecting that onto...
I don't know why
everyone else?
Wilhelm keeps bringing that up. It's such a weird thing to be fixated on.
I mean,
don't know.
I'm definitely. Well, I did eat the stew, so I guess I'm guilty here. But
What does that have to do with lubricant?
no, well, nothing.
We can sell the lubricant.
Literally nothing at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
we can sell it. We can sell it like without feeling guilty. Who cares what it's made out of?
I don't want to drag giant barrels down a mountain. That's
Okay, but
Has
No,
anyone
might
brought
know
up the
that.
logistics yet? Has anyone
Also-
thought about
Quick
Okay.
question. Those with the more intelligent and mechanical minds, it does seem that they're stuck here.
Mhm.
Would it be advantageous to help them, like, fix their ship and let them leave?
Doubt it.
And also, is this not the nomads? Is this not the voices that they're hearing in
I
their
thought the
heads?
nomads were north.
That's the
No,
no.
that's
No.
different
There's
nomads.
people that live in this area.
This is the Goliath.
Oh, look alike. I thought the people in
think.
this area were also hearing things in their heads.
People
but they
are,
are-
yes, but it's
Yeah,
not.
that was why we
Definitely
came.
no.
Oh, I used
Okay.
the wrong term. Okay, cool. But there are definitely people here that hear
Mhm.
things in their heads. You don't think it's that things that we were hearing earlier?
I think that we
Most
can
likely. And I
safely
feel like it's
assume
tied
that.
with this.
What I suggest, lubricant or no lubricant, is that we set this thing on fire and leave.
Wilhelm,
Where's your
you
sense of
hear
adventure? Oh.
you hear in your mind from what you kind of gather is this first squidling that can't quite make it behind the door to close it and is just staring wide-eyed at you. You hear, "Where's Stratovex? Where's Vorin?"
Stratovex and Vorin, you said?
Stratovex and Vorin.
Stratovex and Vorin.
And I'm gonna put their picture back up just because I think they're cool.
They're
Yeah.
cute.
It is a
At
cool.
first, I thought you were talking about flumps floating off the ground and like,
Yeah.
Oh
Nope.
man.
and
That
these
would
are
also be
tentacles, and then that, and like, nope,
Things are
wrong.
ugly.
Yeah, it's really great artwork.
They're so
It is great
cute.
artwork. Yeah.
Great artwork.
Well, either way, I think that you are being foolishly cowardly, my friend, and that we should explore the rest of this and then help them out if we can.
Wilhelm.
And he gives out, and he reaches out, and he slowly, like, unless it like freaks out, gives the little one a pat. He's like, there,
Its
little
tentacles
one.
sort of curl and it like
There,
lowers
there.
from your hand,
Oh, no,
but then
it's
when you
okay.
finally make contact,
There, you poor little creature.
Wilhelm.
Don't, Wilhelm, come on now.
it sort of like pushes up into your hand, and one of the large tentacles, as it goes up to balance someone, just begins to like slowly sort of snake up and around your arm.
Oh,
It's-
nope,
it's
nope. Let
grabbing.
go. Let
It's
go.
grabbing.
As you begin to censure it, it does sort of recoil.
Okay, it's okay. It's all right. We'll establish boundaries later.
Wilhelm, just could you keep an eye on? Let's go up. Let's go up. There's more of this thing we haven't seen.
Okay, we'll leave them alone then. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm probably normal sized by now. I'm gonna go up the
Lost my
stairs.
spell, yeah.
So give me a minute before you do that, because Vulcan has had a couple minutes up there ahead of the two of you, or the rest of you. I will mention Wilhelm as you begin to walk away. The squidlings follow you.
Oh, yay!
Actually,
That's not good.
it's getting a little late, and the further we press on, the further we'll want to continue.
Mhm.
This is a good place to call it for tonight. So we will check back in with what Vulcan discovers on the higher deck when we reconvene next Wednesday for the next installment of Frigiphobia. See, I told you guys there were no mind flayers.
The baby
Guys are
mind flayers
dead
still count
already.
as mind flayers.
They're not baby
They're not baby mind
mind
flayers.
per se.
I
They
don't-
have
Squidling.
tentacles and they eat your brain. They're a mind flayer.
Yeah.
They're totally
It's
gonna
not
eat
eating
Wilhelm's brain.
anybody's brain.
That is a colloquial term, and it definitely
Wait.
applies here.
They've been so kind.
They're definitely
They're
gonna eat
just
Wilhelm's
so
brain.
cute. They have
Fine.
names and their names up, so
You
It's-
need to dig into my brain.
My brain is too small to make a meal.
Yeah.
Those rooms are all probably full of brains with legs.
Ooh.
why don't you go take a look?
Yeah,
Nope.
we will.
I ain't gonna look at intellect
We're
and
definitely
hours.
looking.
Well, to steal a line from James, players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Roll
Yeah,
Thank
20.
you for
thank
DMing, Morgan.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so welcome.
Yeah.
Roll20, thank you so much for continuing to sponsor our program. We really enjoy getting to put your incredible virtual tabletop to the test with these wild, wacky encounters. There's plenty more insanity to come, don't you worry. But viewers, thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure to tune in next Wednesday around 7:15 for our next episode. And as always, you can check out all of our programming updates over on our Twitter, which is twitter.com/goblinneon. You can also view our videos on demand here on Twitch and as well as our YouTube channel, which, James, is that actually Neon Goblin over on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right. YouTube.com/Neon Goblin. So, again, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We love you all very much. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Thanks.